README now supports MCP servers.
Yeah, so an MCP server is basically a way of giving LLMs ways to actually do things. We know AI LLMs are very smart, but they can't really do much. They can just give you text that you can read and reason about certain things. But with MCP, you can give LLMs the ability to actually take actions. You can think of it like a toolbox. If I have a toolbox, I have a saw, I have a screwdriver, I have a hammer. All those things allow me to do things. In this context, you can imagine a hammer being like an HTTP request, and the saw being a shell command like ls, list files in my directory. That allows the LLM to actually perform those actions on your behalf, and that's really powerful.
That's awesome. That fits right in with README's mission to help developers learn and actually use your API.
Yeah.
And in this case, taking a lot of action, like what you said. We've been thinking through how MCP servers could be valuable for both README customers as well as the end developer. Do you want to share how we've been dog booting it at README?
Yeah, so what's cool is we take your documentation, which is the highest quality information you can give an LLM because it's based on your documentation, and to dog food it, we're actually using it on our own documentation because our documentation is hosted on README itself, docs.readme.com. So we just turned it on, and what you can do is you can do all the actions in README that you can do with our API. Add a page, edit a page, get the best pages, get the worst pages. What's cool is I actually used this recently. We have an API call that gives you the best pages based on the number of page views, and also the worst pages based on number of page views. So I opened up my Cursor client, and I was like, write a summary of why my top 3 best pages are the best. And it came by and analyzed it. Came up with a nice summary about why these pages are good, emoji use, clean styles and interfaces. And then I said, apply these settings or apply this style to my 3 worst pages. And so then I made an HTTP request to get the 3 worst pages, got all of them, edited it, and then also updated the pages right there without me having to leave my IDE and following a style. And it was actually mind-blowing. I was like, I didn't have high hopes, but seeing it happen was super cool.
That's awesome. If you're using README Refactored, we made it really easy to get started. All you have to do is go into your AI settings on the top right corner, open up that panel, toggle on the MCP server switch, and that will generate an MCP server. You can use that with any client, like Anand talked about, whether you're using Cursor or VS Code, and you can get started today.